name is Iman.
And I'm Amal.
I'm Fatin.
We have a special guest today, our very good friend Fatin, whom we've known for a very long time.
Actually, how long have we known you?
I've known her for
Was it
11 years.
2000. We started college together in 2011.
Yeah.
So I
that's
know I'm
9 years.
in school, but I didn't really know you, kan?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you were
I've-
the young.
Yeah, I was younger than you,
Yeah.
but yeah, almost 10 years or so.
Yeah.
I think me and Fatin, you entered high school as I left.
Yes.
So we weren't friends in high school, but I knew of you.
Yes.
Because everyone called you Tin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew of you as the Garang prefect.
That was me. And I always knew you as Amal's friend.
Oh yeah, in
Yeah.
college? Or?
Yeah, in college. Like Amal always talked about her friend Fatin Al-Mursi, a little girl, Fatin Al-Mursi. And then we worked together for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a year plus.
So you've
Yeah.
sort of been like handing you back and forth.
Yeah, it was like, Amal, you
Pass.
take her, I'll take her, you take her, I'll
Ping
take
pong
her.
ball. Yeah.
And so basically today our topic is online friendships or social media friendships. And I'm just going to go out there and say that you are one of my friends who I think has the most friends.
Yes. And on top of that, you are the person who has friends and actually keeps them.
Yeah, it's kind of tiring sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
I'm sure.
I have different groups of friends, like from primary school, from high school, from college, and sometimes from college I have like different groups, and then I have work friends and stuff like that. So, and I have my cousins. So
You have a very
So-
big family.
I do.
Yeah.
How do you manage all of that?
I have no idea. It's a lot of like, let's go out, and it never happens until like another few months. And sometimes everything just happens like spontaneously. So like, I'm free this weekend. Who wants to have coffee with me? And then it just happens. So
Do you ever get confused of like which friend is in which group?
Yeah. And do you have overlapping friends as well?
overlapping friends, yes. I don't get confused who belongs to which group, but I get confused with how everyone knows each other sometimes.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. You have lots of friends that belong to group A and group B.
Yeah. And then like they are linked to another friend from a different part of my life, so like they're all interlinked. So sometimes I get confused, and then I talk to someone about somebody else, and they're apparently like, oh yeah, that's your friend, like I forget that they know each other.
Amal and I are just looking at you be like, wow.
What's that like?
We have 5 friends.
Our mom is our friend.
But I think before anything, I sort of knew you through social media. So before you were my friend in real life, I actually knew you as Fatin Al-Mursi on Instagram.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew you. And that's how I knew like the things you like and like the types of photos that you take, and that's how I
You used to have a blog, didn't you? And you
I
took
did.
photos. And I remember a friend
it's not,
talking.
It's not around anymore.
It's not around anymore, don't worry. I remember because my friend was telling me about you, saying like, oh yeah, no, the Al-Mursi is Fatin and Najwa. And then like opened your blog and there's a picture of you. I remember it's like a mirror and a pile of books and you're like taking a picture with your DSLR.
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
So like we've known. So the internet is clearly a big part of your life. you know.
Yeah.
And so we're here to talk about online friendships. Would you say that you have more than 10 friends that you've made purely from meeting them online?
Yes.
More
think
than
so.
10?
I think so.
I have one.
Well, some of them stay online, like we kind of...
And you've never met them?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, I've never met them.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But like we still see each other on Instagram and, we talk sometimes and like I know what's going on in their lives, whatever they post online. Yeah, I never meet some
You
of
never
them.
meet.
No, but how do you have an online friendship?
Yeah,
Like,
how
for
does that
me,
work?
That's a bit strange. Like, do you just DM someone like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, how does that even start? How does an online friendship or friendship on social media even start?
I don't know. Like for me, I think usually we have mutual friends. So for some reason, I start following some of them, and sometimes like when they post photos or when they post stories, I kind of reply. I have this thing. I have this problem. I have to say something sometimes. Like when I see, like if they post a picture and it's pretty, I can't just like let it go. and say it to myself like, oh, that's so pretty, and then scroll. No, I have to comment.
You
like,
will comment, and that's how it starts.
Sometimes,
Would you like
yeah.
DM them about your story, and then they reply, and then you have a conversation about the thing? Is that how it works?
Sometimes,
Okay.
like if they post about, say, clothes or food or something, and I ask like, oh, where's that? Like,
Right.
you know, where's that from?
Right.
And then if they reply, and then sometimes we have like mutual, like a common interest. So
How do you know you have
that's
common
a
interest
topic.
though?
Like depending on what they post,
Wonderful,
I
okay.
guess. Yeah. So yeah, and then conversation just flows from there.
I am the exact opposite. Like, I hardly DM or comment or anything because I feel malu. Like,
I don't even like people's pictures, okay? That's how
Really?
stingy I am. Like, if I like your photo, it means I really actually liked your photo. Like, they don't, yeah.
I'm gonna
I-
check my pictures now and see if Amal likes them.
like, I feel malu. Like, I feel malu that person knows I'm looking at their stuff. I don't know. It's just I have started becoming a little bit better in the sense where if a compliment, I really want to compliment you because of like, you know, I really like your picture or something, I will, because I feel like now it's like spreading the love,
Yeah.
you know, or like, yeah, spreading the love. But dulu, or even sometimes with now, I feel a bit embarrassed to be like,
Why?
I don't know. So that's why you having online friendships or friends that you made through social media really intrigues me.
Oh, I don't know. Like sometimes for me, I like it when someone says, "Oh yeah, by the way, I saw you the other day, and I didn't say hi. I didn't get to say hi." So I don't know why. For some reason, that kind of makes me happy. So sometimes
you
I
ha-
do that to people.
Makes you happy that they didn't come say hi, or the fact that or the fact that they
like
saw
they-
you and wanted to say hi? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like
Okay.
sometimes, yeah,
Okay.
and the fact that they said something to me like online or
Right,
whatever.
right. Okay.
But I guess from there, I kind of feel like, oh, maybe if I have something nice to say, or you know, I should just tell them, because sometimes a nice comment is enough to make you happier.
That's
like
true.
make your day, right?
That's true.
So if I feel like I see something they post and I like it, like say they look pretty that day or something, I'll just say, you look so nice today, you know, blah blah.
I love those
yeah,
comments.
yeah. So it's just, it doesn't
You
do
attention
anything.
seekers. I'm joking. No,
It
I
doesn't
know.
do
I know.
anything, but like it kind of makes people
Yeah,
feel better.
definitely.
And sometimes they're having a bad day, and just that comment makes them like instantly happier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for like 1 minute. So
Do you treasure your online friendships as much as you do your real ones?
I think, well, they're different, because if it's just purely online, you don't have that, like you don't meet them, you know, so
That's what I mean. How deep can online relationships go? Like, how deep can those friendships be? Or is it just a superficial, like, acquaintance? Like, oh, I just like an acquaintance I met online.
You know how some people really do treasure people that they meet online? Like, I mean, this is a really unrealistic thing, but like, you know, You've Got Mail. You know what I
Right.
mean? That
I love
movie.
that movie.
I know, right? It's a really
That
good movie. But like,
I like it too.
yeah, they appreciate the fact that that person is not physically present in their life, so they can vent to this one person that isn't really there. So all they can just take it. You're like, okay, yeah, I know, and then offer some insight. You know, so maybe some people like that. I mean, like for me, I have the one friend that I made online. We have ended up meeting in real life, and we're friends now, and I really, really appreciate her.
She's really nice.
Yeah.
Hi, you. We know who you are.
Yeah, but for
You don't
us-
know her.
Yeah. But for us, how we started is because we both wrote blogs, right? We both don't do it anymore, but
Don't
we
Google
did. But we did, and in that sense, we kind of got to really know each other, because when you write a blog post, it's detailed. You know, it's not just like one photo on Instagram. Yeah, so we got to know each other from there, and you know, we had a lot in common, and then we decided to meet up, and it's great. So that's like I don't know where I was going with that.
No,
I'm just saying that yeah, I made friends through blogs. I feel like for me, if I were to make an online friend, it would probably be through a blog more than on Instagram.
I had a blog as well, right? And I still do. And I feel like I should write more on it because I understand, like, sometimes just releasing things into the internet, into the intro world, like, you find other people that can relate to you a little bit more, as opposed to Instagram, where, yeah, it's great, you can share a picture, but the focus point of Instagram is the photo.
Right.
Yeah, the picture.
It's not so much a caption. And mom has even said to me, like, why you write so long?
Yeah.
People are not going to read.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So,
when I see a long caption,
You're one of those people.
yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah.
so yeah, maybe I should start blogging more or like sharing more thoughts. And I always say that I will, but
But now
Don't
we
have
have
time.
stories, and it's easier to talk than write.
it is.
Yeah, and everyone's on Instagram anyway, so and it's just an easier platform to keep up with people's lives and friendships and stuff like that, because you kind of see. I mean, you don't have time to, hey, how are you? Like you don't have time to contact everyone in your life. So Instagram is really easy in the sense that you see pictures, and if they post stories, you know what they're up to on
It's like a catch-up
weekly
drive-through
basis. Yeah,
kind of thing.
It helps you keep up with people
If
that you haven't seen.
If you're not able to keep up with people,
Yeah.
would that be a bad thing for you?
No.
No? No, as in, like, just say suddenly everybody just went off Instagram. Instagram doesn't exist anymore. Like, how would that affect?
What a world.
I
Like,
know,
how
right?
would, how would that affect you? Both of you, actually.
I don't
For me
know.
personally, I feel embarrassed if I meet someone and I haven't seen their Instagram profile in a while because I don't know what to talk about. If it's a good friend, it's fine. But if it's an acquaintance or what, okay, for example, like this guy I know, I follow him, but I mute him. And I follow more of like, I follow him because, I want to keep that relationship, whatnot. So he recently was like, oh yeah, I went on like my big trip. You saw my pictures, right? And because I muted him, like, I didn't know that he
didn't.
was on this
Yeah,
big trip.
yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I had to pretend because I can't be like, oh no, dude, I didn't see, like, and then I went to his profile and I saw he posted lots of pictures. There's no way I could have missed that
Right.
if I followed him.
Okay.
So I think in that sense, Instagram has become sort of like a security blanket for me personally,
Yeah.
because just say like I'm having coffee with a friend I haven't seen in a while. I go to the Instagram profile first to
Right.
see
To
what
do
recent
homework?
things. Yeah, to do homework to
Like
see
before
like
an
what
interview?
recent thing they've posted,
Yeah.
so that when we meet up, there's things that I can talk about.
Yeah.
And I feel unsafe if I don't do that
Yeah.
because I feel like
You're not prepared for
I'm
the
not prepared.
meeting.
Yeah,
But isn't that why you meet up?
exactly.
Like, hey, how's it going? What's up? You know?
Yeah.
And then they tell you. Because, like, for me,
Yeah.
when I remember back when you were, like, Snapchatting everything, I got so annoyed because I remember we went for that trip to Kuantan. And then funny things happened. And I wanted to tell you about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, yeah, I saw everything on Iman's Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Iman has taken away the joy for me
tell
to tell these
stories.
stories because
Yeah.
everyone's already seen them. So that's kind of on the other side of what you're saying. Because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Does Snapchat still exist?
yes,
Yes.
very much so.
Really?
Yeah. People use them for filters, I think.
Oh, I don't use Snapchat anymore. There was a time where I was so into Snapchat,
You were.
and I was like talking to Snapchat like every day, and I had like some few people follow me, and we were like close, right? And then Instagram came up with the stories, and I
Yeah.
was so adamant. I was like, no, I am never doing Instagram stories. Snapchat forever. Yeah, 2 weeks later, I was on Instagram stories, and then
Spoke too
sometimes I do get some messages being like, I thought you were never leaving Snapchat. I cannot even remember my Snapchat username, to be honest. It's
I'm still logged in, but I don't really use it anymore. I
Is-
think it's on iCloud now, that app.
is it?
On
I
iCloud.
think,
What
like,
do
you know
mean?
when you don't use it for a while.
Oh, you
then
mean
just
it's
gets
yeah.
uploaded into iCloud.
I think
Offloaded, it's offloaded.
There are a lot of
Offloaded,
apps
yeah.
that have slowly died off, or a lot of platforms. Like first it was Friendster. Do you guys have a Friendster?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
MySpace.
MySpace,
Yeah.
where I was talking to my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law the other day. Like you can customize your MySpace page. So
Yeah.
mine was
Your
like
top friends.
Your top friends, and if you weren't a top friend, I would
That
be
can
like
be
very
a problem.
insulted.
Yeah.
And then so you had like a black. I had my background was black with like pink borders, and then my cursor was a little rainbow. So every time it moved,
yeah.
the
Did you have
dust-
music?
Yeah.
I did. It was, I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah.
And there's snowflakes
Yes.
falling down.
Oh my God.
your page.
And it was interesting because I think social media relationships even started way back when
Yeah.
then, because I had a few friends in high school who made friends with other people that lived in, like, because we're from Ampang area, so they made friends with, like,
Thanks for giving away our location, Iman.
Ampang is really big.
Ampang is really big.
Ampang is really big, Amal.
Sure.
Okay.
really
We
big.
live, no, just kidding. So, but they made friends with, like, people from Shah Alam and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then they put these people
As
on
their
their
top
top friends, and then they called these people like their best friends, and I'm like,
How?
How- yeah.
XXX, have you ever met YYY? And she's like, no. I'm like, so why would you call her your best friend then? Like, I see you
Because they have that you've got mail relationship. They get
That's
to do,
true.
you know, they get
actually
to vent.
that's true.
You
I
know,
suppose, yeah.
like if everybody around you are just invested in this one thing and you just need to talk to somebody who's not, you know, and then
So
you go online.
how do you
Yeah.
find that friend though
You know,
in this day and age?
it's really dangerous now.
Maybe some platforms have pages, right? Like Facebook has those I like pizza page. I don't know. Maybe they
Oh
kind
yeah,
of find someone
groups.
from there.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. I have a friend who's in a rare, funny second-hand store finds. So like everybody in this group will like go to thrift stores and find funny things and post it on the. So yeah, so they have a
That's
community.
Is this a
Wow.
Canadian? Is this a Canadian group?
Yeah.
That sounds like a very Canadian thing to
But
do.
basically, there you can right now you can literally find a community for anything
Everything, yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's even like
Yeah.
I don't know, all these different types of baby
Oh,
wearing.
there are
and-
so many mom
Yeah.
groups.
yeah,
out there.
exactly. So that's where you find them, and it's kind of like it's a chance thing, you know. If you happen to
Yeah.
meet somebody,
Like
yeah.
and it's nice to have a community of something, you know, like on Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot because of the stupid videos.
Yeah.
But you know, when you see the replies, sometimes people are like, "Oh my god, I thought I was the only one."
Yeah.
You know? And you kind of realize that so many other people face the same things as you do.
There are
and
more of you.
yeah, like, oh my god, I thought I was the only one. You know, and that kind of, I guess on some, like sometimes that helps to create a bond between people, you know, like,
Yep.
yeah, especially people who likes cats. That's so
Yeah.
easy too.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
cat
Iman are
lovers
not.
on this couch,
Oh,
except
really?
me.
You like cats, right?
Yeah.
We're rabbit people.
He was. I mean, I'll never get a pet again. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pet rock.
I already have one.
I was gonna say, it's interesting you brought Facebook up because I guess like after
MySpace.
Yeah,
after
MySpace.
MySpace, it was
MySpace.
Facebook.
Correct.
And I was introduced to Facebook when I was in college. So I was like, what,
Yeah.
18? And I didn't get it. This whole like wall thing and like poking people. I just
Yeah.
didn't understand it at all.
I hate that poking thing.
Yeah. And I think that now,
annoying.
these days, Facebook has sort of went over to the older generation.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, no disrespect, but it's just, I don't go on Facebook anymore.
Yeah. me neither.
No, but quite people still, because you can kind of like link your Instagram to your Facebook, so whatever you post on Instagram will come out on Facebook, so
Right.
that happens as well.
Yeah.
You know, and I go on it, I just check it for the sake of checking when nothing is there, but I do message some people through Facebook. Yeah, so when I do check it, I do see people who are our age they're still posting there, you know.
It's just so messy to me. They try
Yeah.
to put everything on.
Yeah.
I just get so
Yeah.
confused. Like, I'm old. Guys, I'm going to be 30 in like a couple of months. Yeah. And it's just too much for me.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
too much. That's why I like Instagram. I think it's very like
On the
basic
go.
to the
Well,
point.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Twitter because I know that you guys have like really funny things. Amal has shown me so many funny things, but I just don't know who to follow on Twitter.
Right.
I follow Chrissy Teigen,
Yeah.
and
See, we
Yeah.
follow our friends, and I don't know
Yeah.
where our friends find these really funny tweets. So we just
Yeah.
sort of follow them for their retweets.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they have really quality
Yeah,
tweets.
and we don't know where they get them from, but it's okay. I don't care. They retweet them.
Yeah, but
And
I
we-
know I'm following the right people
Yeah.
because I'm always entertained when
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm always laughing.
I don't even have the
Always.
app. I go to like my Google.
Oh yeah, I
thing
also
and
don't
then-
have the app because my phone has no space. but yeah.
Oh. Well, you should sign up for iCloud
Oh no, I don't want my stuff
to go up on.
in the cloud.
Amal and I actually have a friend.
Yeah.
Who you don't know her.
Okay.
I had to tell Amal who it is, so
Yes,
she knows.
yeah.
And she is not on the internet at all.
At all. Yeah.
At all?
At
No
all.
Facebook, no social media platforms. She only has an email address that she uses to send emails to friends. That's how she keeps in touch with people. So
Yeah.
very much
Okay.
you got mail, like in the
Yeah.
sense where it's only email.
But then, like, because we are all on social media, right?
Right.
So do you initiate a conversation with her, or does she always?
She
You
also
know.
has WhatsApp. So
Okay,
once in a
okay.
while, like we WhatsApp photos.
Yeah, she'll drop in a
and
message.
she'll drop in a message.
Yeah.
But no,
Uh-huh.
like in that sense, she is like completely free.
Off the grid. Yeah. And
Wow.
sometimes I wish that I hadn't even started, to be honest. Like for me, because I have gone off of Instagram,
Yeah.
and I like that because I feel that because I did reactivate my account a couple weeks ago for you. Remember? Yeah, because you wanted to
Yes,
see
for me.
somebody that I followed but you didn't. Do you
Oh
remember?
yes. Yes.
So, and you can only deactivate once a week. So I had to wait the entire week before I could deactivate. So for
Oh.
that week, I was like, let's go on Instagram. Let's see who I haven't like been. Yeah. And I was just very angry that whole week. I don't know why, because when I saw people's posts, I'm just
Yeah.
like, why are you doing that? Why are you saying that? Oh my God, you're getting married already? You know, I'm just like, I'm seeing all
Yeah,
these things,
yeah.
and I just feel like it's so bad for me.
Oh.
How about
I
you,
just-
Tin? How do you feel?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Well, sometimes I do feel like I can get off Instagram and everything, you know, like there's a certain freedom you feel when you get off Instagram. Like when I go on holiday and I don't have internet connection, I feel so free.
That time
Yeah,
where
when
you were
went to
doing
that
the turtle
island thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked Amal, is Fatin
Yeah,
okay?
because on
Is
her
she
WhatsApp,
dead?
it was like last
Last
scene
scene
was like
a
5
few
days
days
ago.
ago, yeah.
I'm just like, is Fatin okay? Did she lose her phone? Oh my God. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
feel, I was a bit worried.
It was but to be honest, like if I have internet,
Mm-hmm.
like data or whatever, I don't have the strength to be off
Yeah.
social media, you know,
Right.
because
It has to be physically taken away from you.
yes, because I'm very FOMO as a person. So if I
She
try to
is.
stay off,
Fear
yeah.
of missing out in case you
Yeah.
didn't watch us last season.
Yes, FOMO. So it's like I want to know what everyone's up to, and I don't watch everyone's stories or look at everyone's pictures. But you know, my close friends, I'll look at the stories, and at least I know like what they're up to. And sometimes I just feel like in a day I don't want to open Instagram at all, but then I'll feel like, oh my God, then I'll miss out on something. Like what if they post something interesting and then I didn't see it? And you know, it's just me, but
So like
It's-
going back to our actual topic, which is online friends.
yeah.
I think this has evolved into our relationship with social media,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like going back to that, do you think that if these friends that you've made online that you just say you went off Instagram or whatever, would you are they on your list of the people you're like, oh my God, what are they up to? Are they?
Some of them, yes.
Some of them, okay.
Yes. A lot of them maybe not. So, you know, I should really filter out people I want to talk to.
I
or
actually
keep in
filtered
touch
out
with.
a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
yesterday, I was like, whose stories do I skip? And if so, why
Yeah.
am I skipping their stories? Is it because I don't,
Care.
not that I don't care, but I don't have time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather watch someone
Need
else's.
to
So I actually,
prioritize.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I have one last question for you. I know you're very particular about your feed.
Yeah.
You like it all a certain way, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I think you create your stuff beautifully. Do you or do you not deny that you once deleted Amal from your feed?
Did I? Did I?
Did you?
I
You
don't know. I
done
don't
it.
remember. I don't remember what I ate last week. I don't know.
It was a very nice
It-
photo of the two of us. You know,
Which picture was
it
that?
was the one where we took at when you had that open house, and I took a picture with my camera and I sent it to you and you put it up and you said thank you for coming. It's gone, girl. It's gone.
Open house.
Yeah, this was before. It was the end of our first year. No. It's before we flew. Yeah, you had like an open house or something like that.
Fatin, I
really
just
don't
want to say
remember.
Amal was very upset.
I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't upset. I'm
She
just like
came back,
this
she's-
girl.
So whenever we talk about friends deleting friends off feeds, you are who we reference.
Yeah, I know. That happened
And
a few times with a
shortly-
few friends, and yeah, some people did get upset with me, like, hey, why did you delete my picture? It's a nice picture.
Can you explain that? Like, why you do that?
Well, sometimes at one point in my life, I didn't want to have so many pictures on Instagram. I don't know why. So after it, I think I kept like 70 pictures at most on my Instagram. So whenever it got more than that,
you might delete later.
Yeah. So I would just delete some pictures, but now I don't care how many pictures I have. But it's just that sometimes I just go through my feed, and then if it's gonna sound
go for it
weird, like if the colors don't look nice, or like if it looks too full, I just feel like I don't want this picture anymore. Doesn't matter who's inside that picture. I just remove it from my Instagram. I don't know why, but
and you have the right to.
Yeah, it's your feed.
Right
like I was about to like terasa, I'm just like this. Anyway, but then like shortly after that,
it's
I don't know
you,
why.
it's me.
I know, like shortly after that, you released a statement on Twitter saying like, if you were ever deleted off my feed, please know it's not you. It's my It was like the timing was perfect. Like you could read my mind. Anyway, so if you have any funny stories about friends you've made online or friends like this,
or your relationship with social media,
feel free to. Yeah, we definitely took a big turn. We
did, but we came back.
We came back.
We went to Ampang, Subang, we came back.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to DOPStv for more content just like this. Thank you so much, Fatin.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you had fun.
I did.
Okay,
I did.
Okay, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.